Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a modern vehicle guys. If you want to know what are the symptoms of bad tie rod and how it can affect your vehicle and why you should never drive your car with a bad tie rod because you can end up in an accident, stay with us, we'll explain all that, so make sure to stay until the end. Now, most vehicles will use that design of tie rod guys, so it will apply to quite a few vehicles. Let's go ahead and explain what are the symptoms and why you should always fix that on time. We're going to share the links in the description of the video below for your convenience, and you can see where we get all the tools and parts from for a really good price and quick shipping as well. Another thing, every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can guys. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can save you even more money and provide even more videos. So we have that tie rod removed guys, okay, right here. Now, let's explain what are the symptoms of bad tie rod, guys. Before we start, okay, let's explain how you can suspect that you have a bad tie rod. Now, number one thing, guys, okay, let's explain what is a tie rod. You have two of them. One is outer, one is inner tie rod. How do you find out which one is bad? The tie rods, okay, both of them are connected usually, okay. This one will be installed right here, and then it will be installed on the steering knuckle, on the hub, and when you turn the power steering, your steering wheel, the rack and pinion will connect the tie rods to the hub, and it will let your car steer. Now, you have two of them. One is the outer, one is the inner, right here. Number one thing, guys, is play in the steering wheel. Let's say you have a little bit of a play in the steering wheel. That means that you have most likely bad tie rod somewhere, guys. How do you suspect that? Okay, let's explain now. You can come on this side, okay, we have the wheel still installed, and just jack up your car in the air, grab the wheel, okay, on left, the right side, and try to move it a little bit and feel if you have play. If you guys have play, very likely that you have bad tie rod. Now, how do you suspect, okay, if it's the inner or outer tie rod? Okay, let's go ahead, okay, and explain that on this side now, the one that we have removed. So, pretty simple, guys. If that's the case, okay, what do you need to do now? When you have play, have one person move either the steering wheel or the wheel on the vehicle itself, guys. You grab that tie rod, the outer tie rod, and see when you have that play if that tie rod is moving. If that tie rod is moving, it means that the play is in the inner part. If that tie rod is not moving, okay, when you move that steering wheel by hand, okay, let's say you move the steering wheel by hand and that tie rod is not moving, it means that the play is actually right here in the ball joint. However, okay, if you're moving the wheel on the vehicle and the play, okay, that outer tie rod is moving, it means that you have inner play in the inner tie rod, okay, where it's attaching to the rack and pinion. If you move the steering wheel on the inside, okay, and the wheel doesn't move at all, you're just using the play, okay, and that outer tie rod is moving, it means that the problem is right here. If it's not moving, it's in the inside one, guys. So it's a little bit complicated, but you can figure it out. Now, if you have a bad seal, you immediately need to replace that tie rod. Why? Because sooner or later, okay, dust, dirt will accumulate, water that will eat the grease, and that will eat the ball joint, and eventually will be so dangerous that you can kill yourself or somebody because you may lose your steering. What are the symptoms of bad, okay, tie rod? Number one, play. We talked about that. Number two, that play will actually let the tire go left and right where it's not supposed to, and you will have uneven tire wear. Okay. Number three, alignment will be off on your vehicle, even the steering wheel may be a little bit off. Number four, excessive noise, rattle, especially going through bumps, okay, turning the steering wheel, because if you have play in the ball joint, that will actually result into rattle noise as well. Another thing, you may have squeaking when turning the steering wheel coming out of the ball joint if it's really rusted, if it doesn't have lubrication. That's quite common as well. Yeah, also you may experience your car kind of like floating, being unstable, because that extra play in the steering wheel will make your car unstable, because one wheel will try to go one way, the other one the other way. So definitely fix it on time, guys, immediately. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.